So today's video is going to be a near empties video, and all the products that I'm going to be showing you are natural products that I have been using and that I will maybe be recommending to you as well. So yeah, let's just start right away. The first product I want to show you is and again, these are products that I have nearly used up. So, there's still a little bit in them. But they will soon be gone. I will tell you if I will be repurchasing them or not. So the first product I'm going to show you is the Love It and Chin Coconut Moisturizing Facial Mist. Looks like this. Comes in like a plastic bottle with a sprayer like this. And this is basically, it's exactly what it says. It's a coconut moisturizing facial mist, that you spray on your face. You can use this as a toner, I do that, or also you can use it pretty much any time during the day. You can use it after you put your makeup on, just to kind of, rehydrate. I have dry skin, and for me this product really does work. It says that it's good for all skin types, so I'm sure it is, but for me it really does work. So, I can't have any mists or toners or anything with alcohol in them. That's really not going to work for me at all. But this one here, what I like about this one too is that it has a very short ingredient list, and all the ingredients are really good and natural. And so yeah, basically what you do is you just kind of hold it at a distance from your face, and you do like this. You have to make sure to close your eyes because you don't want to get it into your eyes. But yeah, it feels really refreshing. Like I said, I sometimes even put this into my bag and just have it with me, just in case I kind of want to refresh a little bit. It feels really good, really soothing. It doesn't have a strong smell at all. It smells like maybe lightly coconutty, but nothing major. And it pretty much dissipates right away. But yeah, I really do like this one by Love It and Chin. And this is something that I will definitely be repurchasing. So the next product I'm going to talk about is by one of my favorite natural brands for makeup, and it's the RMS Beauty. And this particular product is their Unpowder. So it's a loose powder, and the one that I'm using is the translucent version. They do also now have, when I first started to use this, the translucent one was the only one that they had. But I know that now they also have some tinted versions as well, and for different skin types. I have to admit though, I haven't tried those yet. I've been sticking to my translucent one, and this product I will definitely also be repurchasing. And when I do, I will go for the translucent one again, because that's just what works for me. I'll show you briefly like how this looks. So it comes in this plastic, but yeah, it's a pretty good container. It comes with a poof that I don't tend to use, and then it has this like little sieve with 4 holes. I don't know if you can make that out, like so. And underneath that is all the loose powder. And this works well for a little while, but then as you kind of use the product up, you will have a problem with actually getting it out. So what I have to do now at this point, I pretty much, I take the poof out, I kind of hold my hand, which of course is very clean at that moment. I hold my hand up, I kind of, put the container upside down, I like pat on it a few times, and then I get some of the powder into the palm of my hand, and then I just use a brush and I dip it in from there, and I use it on my face, because that's kind of the only way, other than I've done this before, so that you have to put, you just kind of remove the sieve and then the whole container is open. I did that with the previous container of this that I had. Now the only problem with that is I found that, it's so open then, you can get everything in every time you open the lid, anything can come in. So I kind of preferred to still have the sieve on just to give it a little bit more protection. Yeah, so that's really the only drawback, is that the container doesn't work perfectly, to be honest with you. But other than that, I love this product. It goes on, it's so soft on the skin once you put it on. I mean, it's just, I use this under the eyes, I just use it to kind of set where I need to set something. And yeah, I just really, really like this. And like I said, the new one will be my third container. The next product, I kind of came across this by accident. And I don't know, this is probably just a little sample kind of a size, I'm guessing. I would have to look at whether this comes in bigger bottles or whatnot. But so this is from Aromatherapy Associates. And this is their bath and shower oil in the version Inner Strength. So this came, you know, around Christmas time. They had this in like a little, it was like a star that you could actually hang like an ornament or whatever. And this was inside of that like star box. So this is how I came across this. And I didn't know, like I honestly didn't even think I was gonna really use it at first, because I didn't know like what to do. And I don't typically take baths. I always take showers. So I was like, okay, well, I don't know how I'm gonna use this. But then I realized that you can use this in the shower. Like you just put a little bit in your hand, you kind of like smooth it over where you want it, and then you go into the shower. And I found that this is really, really nice, you know, just to have the smell. It's pretty intense at first, but you kind of just smooth it over. And then you go in the shower, and you know, all the hot water in the shower will like make it smell nice. And you know, I've really kind of come to like this, and now I've almost used this little bottle up. There's only 0.25 fluid ounces in this little one. Yeah, again, I don't know if there's any bigger ones, but I do know that they have different versions of this. So the one that I had was the Inner Strength one, which I actually really liked. So this is something that I would look into repurchasing for myself, just because it's kind of like a nice thing to do. You know, it's something that you definitely don't need, but it's something that's really kind of nice to do before you go into your shower. The next product is something that I don't know if I will repurchase. So this is by La Roche-Posay. I'm not sure if you're familiar with this brand, but they have lots and lots of skincare, and I think what's pretty popular here is their sunscreens. And so, you know, I used this brand for years actually, but you know, this is a long time ago, and I used this brand for years. I had like creams and moisturizers and whatnot from the brand. And I used to like it. I just, at some point, I kind of moved on to something else. But so, you know, I wanted to try this one out because I saw that they had this, and it's basically like a micellar water. So what I use this for is to take my makeup off, you know, and I was like really curious. I had really, really high hopes. I was like, wow, this is gonna be great, you know, this is expensive. I don't know, I think it's like, it's either $20 or $25. I don't even remember at the moment, but yeah, by the way, I will list all the approximate prices also in the description box, just for you to have an idea. So yeah, you know, I got this, and as you can see now, it's almost used up. It's getting there, and I like it. You know, it works perfectly fine. It takes my eye makeup off and everything, and it definitely doesn't irritate my eyes. I just don't know, for the price, you know, there's definitely other products out there that are cheaper that would pretty much achieve the same thing. So that's why I'm not sure if I would repurchase, other than if I wanted to splurge on something like that, you know? So it's not a bad product at all. I really like it. I just wouldn't say, oh yeah, you absolutely have to have this particular micellar water over another one. So the next product that is almost empty also, this is by a brand that I actually only recently came across. And this is interesting because this brand it's really well established. It's an organic brand, been around for a long time, and therefore it's well established. And so you can pretty much find this anywhere, and I actually found this at first in my grocery store. I was like, whoa, is this any good? Like, you know, so I started to read some reviews, and I was like, well, this might be worth, you know, giving it a try at least. So I picked up some stuff from them. This is the brand Nourish Organic. I'm sure you can find this pretty much anywhere, like I said, or online. You know, they do have a website, you can order from them online. This is actually what I did. And this particular product is the Argan Face Serum, Apricot and Rosehip, and it's for normal to dry skin. And to be honest with you, I did not use this on my face, but it does say that you can put it on your face, your neck, or your décolleté. And that's what I did. I kind of like smoothed it over my décolleté, you know, just like that. And for that particular purpose, I found this product to be excellent. Like, it really, really worked nicely. And what I liked so much about it is that, so it is an oil, right? But, you know, you put it on your skin, and for me at least, it immediately sank in. So it wasn't like, you know, super oily here and then you want to put your shirt on and it's like all greasy or whatnot. It wasn't like that. It really like sank into my skin. It disappeared completely within, you know, a few moments. So that's why for me this really, really worked for that purpose. I don't put this on every day, I have to say, but you know, maybe like every 2 to 3 days or something. Obviously this is meant to be used as a facial serum. So you can either use it alone or you can use it under your moisturizer, which they also have moisturizers, but I haven't tried those. So yeah, I don't know if you think that this might be something that could work on your face, you know, you can try it there. And yeah, I would recommend it. It did work for me. All right, so the next product I'm going to talk about actually is a toothpaste. Yes. And this might be a little bit strange, but you know, this is a toothpaste that I don't know, I also found this in my grocery store, but it's years ago, like it's probably 4 or 5 years ago or something like that, and I found it was like, wow, let's just try and see how this works, and I stuck to it. I've stuck to it ever since, and this is the one toothpaste that I use. And this is by Himalaya Botanique, and this is a neem and pomegranate toothpaste. And so what I like about this one is, among other things, that is fluoride free. And I'm not going to go into that whole discussion about fluoride, yes or no. Maybe I will in a video, but just not in this particular video, because it's all just going to get too long. But you know, this is something that I always repurchase. I personally definitely recommend this toothpaste. You know, it's just really nice. It's not super strong. I mean, it's just nice. I really, really like it, and I've stuck to it, and yeah, I'm really happy with it. So there's one more product that I'm going to mention to you. And you know, this is something that I actually picked up at Ulta, I don't know, maybe a year and a half ago or something like that. So I've had it for a while and I didn't use it immediately. So I mean, don't think that, you know, I've been like working on this one for that long. But yeah, so I didn't use it immediately, but I saved it for a while before I started using it. And then I use it, and I kind of liked it, you know, it was nice. But anyways, I got back to Ulta again. I don't know, I mean, I go there every now and then, but I particularly came across these products again, I don't know, around Christmas time, I would say. And so I was like, wow, why are these products so cheap, you know? So I understood that they were phasing them out from Ulta, and Ulta was like the only place where you could actually buy this. And as far as I know, so this is by the brand Coast to Coast, and it's actually an Australian brand. And this particular product that I have here is the Gentle Eye Makeup Remover. It's with wild rosella and calendula. And yeah, I mean, it's basically, as you can see, it's like a cream, right? So it's a little bit odd. That's why I didn't start to use it right away, because I was like, well, I'm not sure, you know, I kind of prefer something like this. But then I gave it a try, and it was nice, you know. It's like, it's definitely not too greasy or anything, and I'm a contact lens wearer, so I'm really careful with that. You know, I can't have a bunch of oils or anything come into my eyes. I really, really don't like that. So even with this one, I have to definitely make sure that I keep my eyes closed. Like, you know, I will put it on 2 cotton rounds and kind of press them together, and I press it on my eyes, and I have my eyes closed the whole time, and then I just kind of gently, you know, remove my eye makeup, and it removes it very nicely. And I do really like this product, and why I wanted to mention it to you is because, like I said, they seemingly are phasing these products out right now, and I don't think that you can actually buy it other than maybe buying it from the website online or something, but I haven't looked into that, and that would be shipping from Australia, I guess. I'm not really sure. But so I wanted to give you a heads up, you know, if you're curious about any of the products from Coast to Coast, which is like an Australian natural brand, then maybe you can check in your Ulta if they still have a couple of products. Like when I was at my Ulta last, they still had a few of the products sitting there, and they were like, you know, this thing, when I bought it, I think it was like 25 or something dollars, maybe even more, I don't remember. And now they're like selling these things for $3, $4, or $5, you know, it's like really, really cheap. So in case you're interested in any of these coast to coast items, make sure to stop by your Ulta and maybe, you know, check if they have any of the stuff left. So yeah, I can recommend it, but it's not something that I would go out of my way to get. You know, if they still would have one at Ulta, maybe I would pick one up, but I'm not gonna like place an order from Australia, you know what I mean? So yeah, so these were all the products that I wanted to talk about today. Again, these were products that are almost empty for me, and you know, I'm gonna have to make a decision really soon about what to repurchase and what not. And as you can tell, most of the products that I showed you are things that I'm actually gonna repurchase that I really like. So I wanted to pass this on to you and recommend some of this stuff, and you know, maybe it will work out for you as well. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. You know, leave a comment below. Let me know what you thought. I definitely am, you know, still learning this. Hopefully I'm gonna get better with time. And yeah, feel free to subscribe. That would be awesome. I'm hoping to, you know, find enough time to make more videos. I have definitely a lot of things to share. I have a lot of ideas for what videos I want to make for you guys. So yeah, please, again, like, subscribe, give a thumbs up, and all of that happy stuff. And yeah, I hope you have a great day, and I see you in my next video.